Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu Game of Thrones. Schön, dass du wieder mit eingeschaltet hast. Ja, wir haben die Folge 4. Ja, wir sind an der Folge 4 angelangt. Wir wissen immer noch nicht, wer der Verräter in unserem Haus ist. Ob das Folgen haben kann oder könnte mit dem, dass wir den Brief verbrannt haben, diese Eisenholzverordnung. Dann wissen wir auch nicht, weil ja die Mira und der Kronjunge Tim oder Tom oder wie er hieß, dass sie den ja ermordet haben und irgendwo, ja, keine Ahnung, vergraben, verscharrt, verbrannt, irgendwas haben. Ich bin wirklich gespannt, was uns jetzt hier bei Folge 4 erwartet. Und ja, wir starten einfach mal Folge 4. Oh, ich habe jetzt schon keine Lust. Ich erinnere mich gerade, dass wir ja bei der einen wegen ihrem Drachen noch ein paar Fragen beantworten müssen. Und da habe ich wirklich keine Lust. Wer weiß, was das wieder für Fragen sind. Oh, das lädt aber auch wieder.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here called wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
And if it isn't a lady in Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Na, das habe ich ja so gar nie gemacht. Ich habe mir in den Arm gestochen, glaube ich, oder? Ach, nee, bin ich mir jetzt gar nicht so sicher. Ah, der war wieder petzen. Das wird nochmal böse Folgen jetzt haben. Oh, ich habe jetzt schon keine Lust mehr.
I knew you were a
killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it.
Ich bin angegriffen worden.
What sort of
Ja,
brother
wird
you
zwar ein bisschen
really
nichts bringen, aber...
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Garrett's telling the truth. Brit attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are
Das
up
hätte ich
to
jetzt nie
something.
gedacht.
Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Soll ich predigen?
Kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. You told me there wouldn't be any trouble with Brit. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
I'm sorry I let you down, John. I didn't mean for it to come to this.
You gave me your word, Garrett. It can't have been easy. Facing the man who killed your family.
Aye.
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Oh weh, oh weh. Oh Gott, da bin ich echt mal jetzt... Ja, ich weiß, ich sag's oft, dass ich gespannt bin, aber jetzt... Es ist wirklich unglaublich. Mich hätte bloß mal interessieren, ob wir uns wirklich gegen den Brit da irgendwie wehren hätte können. Also sprich, dass es nicht so böse endet. Aber ich glaube nie. Ich denke mal, egal was wir gemacht hätten, wir haben ja probiert, wenn wir nichts gedrückt haben, da sind wir ja auch gestorben, also ich denke mal, es gab da nichts anderes, was wir hätte tun können. Söhne des Winters. Spannend. Geht weiter, Leute. Geht weiter, Leute. Oh, nee. Jetzt müssen wir uns ja mit der Ollen da... Oh, nee, ich bin da nie so gut drinne. in solchen komischen Fragen da zu beantworten. Oh, Mann. Ist doch schon wieder kotisch. Ja, ich habe mal gesehen.
Hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
I wouldn't lie to you. You have my word.
Your word means nothing. Not when it is so easily bought.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron.
I'm still getting used to it, that's all.
I'm sure that's it.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, sir.
I'm inclined to agree with her on this one.
I think I'd rather not.
You're smarter than you seem.
I don't think he likes me.
Then you were wise to keep your distance. You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you.
Oh, weiß ich doch
I
nie.
told you I've heard this story before.
Verweigern den Zahnzeigen Verbrennung
My friend
zeigen.
has the burns to prove it. It's likely to leave a scar.
Your dragon did this, Your Grace.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt
Ja, wir haben bestimmt gegen den gekämpft.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
The men who are following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared.
Your tongue is dangerously sharp,
wollte gerade sagen.
sellsword. Why did you come here? You offer me nothing but lies. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please,
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown. There is no after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Marine can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Marine. She could help
Oh,
guide us. What the hell?
Mann.
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city.
Fucking bastard.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Ach klar, machen wir das leider. Ich kann nur für mich selbst sprechen, ja, werde meine Bitte in Erwägung ziehen. Ich kann nur für mich.
She's the one who knows the city.
Ja, Mensch, wenn sie aber nicht
Or you won't
will.
be going at all.
I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Na gut, ich denke, wir haben uns nicht ganz so schlecht geschlagen mit der, oder? Keine Ahnung.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
Was hatten die für ein Problem damit?
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Mal gucken, wo wir jetzt sind. Beziehungsweise... Ah. Wieder... Roderick Forrester. Ich spiele ihn gerne, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Er ist irgendwie... Ich finde ihn sympathisch.
You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
No.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you.
Also ganz ehrlich, ich glaube nicht, dass Royland der Verräter ist. Also ich weiß es ja nicht hundertprozentig, aber ich weiß es nicht. Also ich glaube, der ist es definitiv. Also ich kann es mir zumindest nicht vorstellen, dass er es ist. Also
When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Okay. Ach.
Roderick!
Mist.
Let's try it again.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Oh Gott, die guckt der Uni gerade sehr
Lady
glücklich.
Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
Talia.
Müsste doch die Hochzeit abbrechen.
Can I speak with you? Privately. You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown. You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I've missed you, Elena.
I've missed you too. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and
he wanted to teach you a lesson.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
Oh, nee.
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
I still can't believe Father agreed to it.
Elena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help. But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Cool.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
The Whitehills still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way.
Oh, da wird bestimmt irgendeiner wieder
And
sterben.
you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Oh, ich habe wirklich keine Lust. Wird doch bestimmt irgendeiner draufgehen bei dem Angriff dann.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I love you, Elena.
I love you too.
Ja, kleiner Kussi. Ich habe ein ganz schlechtes Gefühl dabei. Ganz schlechtes.